Alright guys, so I picked up this Weld-It-Yourself Rose Kit off eBay. I'll put a link in the description. But I saw it and I thought it looked like a cool project, and with Valentine's Day coming up, it was perfect timing. So I got it. First thing I did was grind off these torch cut edges. They were a little sharp, so I cleaned those up, got the rest of the metal cleaned up and deburred so it's ready for a weld. So the first weld that happens is one of the 3 plates onto the stem. I just put it up in the vise here, put a good tack weld on it, make sure it was straight, and then put a good heavy weld on top of that. The second plate lays right over top of the first one. It's just rotated 45 degrees so the petals are offset. And the third plate rotates another 45 degrees to offset the petals again. The first bends of the petals are 2 in the middle. You're working from inside out here, so the first petals bend up and in and kind of wrap closely for that inner part of the rose. Second set of petals wrap up and around the first ones. I found that using needle nose pliers were good for getting the curvature of the petals to match what you were looking for. The bigger pliers were just a little too wide. So keep working your way around, doing one layer at a time with the petals, and trying to match the pictures that came with this as close as possible. Sometimes it takes a little persuading. So the last step was to weld on the little leaf onto the stem. I just held it up there with some pliers, picked a good angle I thought looked good, and tacked it on. I wanted to make sure I didn't have any sharp edges on here, so I put a heavy weld on there that I could grind down and make smooth. Now that all the welding's done, I did a once over on the whole rose, getting any of the welding slag off of it that might have stuck, and getting this prepared to take some paint. Cleaning it up with some rubbing alcohol before paint always helps. And I gave it a quick coat of red on the rose itself, and I followed this up with some green on the stem. So the finished product looked really good to me. It came out better than I expected, and I think it was a fun project. So say anybody that's looking to do one of these, go give it a shot.